The President Calls. President Jacob Zuma. My brother, there are these Gupta men. I want you to meet with them and help them. Me. I'm on my way to meeting with Ajay Gupta as we speak. Zuma. Very good, my brother. Me. Yes, Mr. President. Zuma. Is there anything else? Me. No, Mr. President. Zuma. It's okay, my brother. We will chat later. One day in May 2010, I had just left my office at the Government Communication and Information System, GCIS, in the Midtown building in Pretoria, when I received a call from the landline at Matlambandlovu, the official residence of the President of South Africa in Pretoria. I was not a little surprised. Unlike former presidents Thabo Mbeki and Kgalema Motlanthe, with whom I had dealt directly in my capacity as government spokesperson and chief executive officer, CEO of GCIS, there had not been any direct communication between me and President Jacob Zuma since he assumed office in May 2009. In fact, this would turn out to be the first and only call I ever received from him. My limited interaction with the president and his staff gave me the impression that I wasn't trusted, and I suspected that my crime was that I had worked for the Mbeki administration. I was therefore guilty by association. The call lasted a mere 90 seconds, if not less. After the initial exchange of pleasantries, Zuma inquired about my meeting with the Guptas, and the conversation concluded as soon as I confirmed that my meeting with Ajay Gupta was going ahead. I was so flabbergasted by the call that I forgot to ask the president what exactly he had in mind when he said I should help them. Zuma's call came as I was on my way to Ajay Gupta's residence in Saxonwold, Johannesburg. Ajay, the eldest of the Gupta brothers, had been pestering me about a meeting for many weeks. I had first met Ajay at the board meeting of the International Marketing Council, IMC, since renamed Brand South Africa, in March of that year. As the CEO of GCIS, I had automatic board membership, and Ajay had been a member since 2002. However, he rarely attended board meetings, and the March meeting was the first he had attended during my time on the board. I was surprised when Ajay, in his capacity as IMC board member, suddenly took over the planning and logistics for Zuma's upcoming state visit to India in the first week of June 2010. While I did not join the state entourage for the trip to India, I later learned from my IMC colleagues that the Guptas had basically usurped the powers of our Departments of International Relations and Cooperation and Trade and Industry and become the nodal point of communication between the Indian government and Zuma during his stay. However, the most shocking report I got about the state visit was that in his speech at a banquet for South African and Indian ministers and business leaders, Zuma had reportedly said that for businesses that were thinking of investing in South Africa, the suitable way for channeling their investment would be through the Gupta family.